Hello class, our topic for today is we're going to lay out again. This time, instead of using table, we're going to apply the div tag or the division tag in HTML. So, ang purpose kasi ng div tag or the division tag for HTML is to set sections of your HTML. So, typically, it serves as a container of a particular section for your HTML document. So this is how it works. I have already here set my HTML structure. So let's just place a title, layouting using div tag. So yun yung ating title for today. And then for us to use div tag, we need to declare a style in header. So somehow this is in relation with CSS or cascading style sheet. So in HTML5, we can use this style tag for us to utilize a div tag. Later on, I'm going to show you how do we apply div tag in HTML. So, tatype natin dito style, no? So, we're going to prepare a div class. Okay? So, kung ano yung gagamitin nating div class. So, it's up to you kung anong gusto nyo yung pangalan. Pero ako, I'll just set the basic parts of my HTML page, which is primarily my header, for example. Okay? So, that header ang gagawin natin dyan. And then, enter. Tapos, beginning and ending curly braces. The next part, we all know that usually in our past template, we use the banner, di ba? Okay, I'm going to name it banner. Okay, so kung saan nakalagay yung ating mga image or image picture. And then, the third row, I would name it body. Okay, so that body. Yan. Okay, and then after that, probably I'll name my last part as my footer. So that footer, where we're going to place our menu. So, piniprepare natin yung style ng ating div tag, no? So, yeah, this is how we prepare it. So, nilagay natin siya after the title between the header tag. So, kung mapapansin nyo dito, may head, plus may head is title. Okay? So, yan naman yung purpose ng style tag. So, after we have prepared that, we're going to use the div tag in our HTML body. Okay? So, gagamitin natin siya sa HTML body. So, in my case, I would like to lay out the header of my HTML page. Okay? So, ang gagawin natin is we're going to write the div tag. So, yan siya. Div. Okay? And then, /div. So, ibig sabihin, instead of writing tables like TRs and TDs, ang gagamitin natin is div and /div. So, that is our first section. So, ito yung parang pinaka-usual na ginagamit kapag advanced layouting na tayo sa ating website or sa ating web page. So, ilalagay natin ngayon, we're going to call the class of our div. So, lalagay natin sa attribute niya is class. Okay, equal. So, tatawagin natin yung header. Okay, so yan yung ating div class. Okay. For now, wala pa yan difference. Okay, so wala pang mangyayari dyan, no? So, save natin siya. Save as, and then save as natin like HTML div layout. Okay, for sampling purposes lang. Okay, and then select HTML, hypertext markup language, and then save. So, yan. And then next, we're going to add the style definition. So, lalagay natin dito ng definition yung mga div class natin. Okay? So, lalagay natin, for example, what will be the width of my header. So, set natin yung width ng header natin. Okay? Colon. So, let's stick with 1024px for now. Okay? So, makikita natin yung width. And then, let's try to put background color para makita natin at ma-appreciate natin yung itsura ng div tag na ginagawa natin. Background color and then colon. So let's say initially I'm going to use powder blue for now. Yan. So try muna natin i-save to. So let's save this and then check natin sa plugin natin, no. Ayan. So makikita natin meron na tayong line dun sa taas na powder blue. So let's try to set naman yung height. Okay, height. Let's say ang height natin is 150 pixels. Okay? So, ayan. Nakikita nyo na, na-layout na natin yung ating header. Header part ng ating div class. Okay? So, eto siya. So, try to place a content in our div tag. So, I'm going to place a content in between. I'm going to use the h1 tag. Okay, sa loob ng div tag natin, no? And then probably I'll name this I'm going to create a layout for a coffee shop, for example, and then I'm going to name it Westfield Coffee Shop. Okay, so Westfield Coffee Shop /h1. Yan. So makikita na natin yung output dito, no? So we have here Westfield Coffee Shop, and then save natin. And then let's try to check it in a browser. Try natin i-check sa Edge. Ayan. So once we check in Edge, you can see here that this powder blue box or section is created using div tag. So hindi tayo gumamit ng table this time, no? So we're using the div tag. And then inside that div tag, we place a Westfield Coffee Shop as a content. Okay? So mapapansin nyo, naka-align left siya. Let's try to fix it. Okay, so let's try to fix it using or adding a style element dito sa ating header class. Okay, so yan. So lalagyan natin siya ng margin. So okay, so para gumit na siya, lalagyan natin margin and then auto. Okay, so check natin and then refresh natin. Yan. So, gumit na siya. So, 1024px, kapag gumamit tayo ng margin auto, igigitna niya ngayon yung ating layout. And then, try natin ayusin yung content, okay, nung itsura niya. So, try natin igitna. So, we can also use alignment here. Text align. Then, lagay natin center. Okay, so ayan, makakatya natin dito sa plugin natin. HTML preview. Gumit na siya, no? And then we can also style the font. Okay, so lagay natin font family. Font family. Lagay natin is, let's say, Tahoma. Yan. So, yan. Na-layout na natin, no? So, meron na tayong sample layout here. And then, pwede natin lagyan na siya ng break dito kung gusto natin. BR. And then, para gawin na siya. And then, we place paragraph. Okay, lagyan natin halimbawa ng caption nila. Brewing since 1980s. Lagyan natin. Yan, di ba? So, then /p. So, unti-unti natin siyang na-layout. So, this is our example. And then, for the banner, same goes then with other classes and then the style elements that you're going to use. So, for the banner, halimbawa gagawa tayo ulit ng banner, no? We can just create another div tag. So, yung div tag na gagamitin natin, div class, is the second, kumbaga, this is the second row equivalent from our former lesson in using table. So, parang siya yung pinaka-second row. And then, lalagay natin is banner, yung class niya. And then, lagyan natin /div. So, parang gumagawa tayo ng second row. So, ifo-format natin yung div class banner natin by adding style element. So, add tayo ng style element. Pwede natin i-copy to kung gusto ninyo and then edit lang natin, no? So, the easiest way is to copy this one. And then baguhin na lang natin kung meron tayong babaguhin. So yung width natin is 1024px din, no? And then yung height, probably lakihan natin ng konti. Let's make it 300. Instead of adding background color, so di-delete na natin to, no? So let's try to delete that para wala siyang background color. And then delete na rin natin yung text alignment tsaka font family kasi hindi naman natin siya kailangan dun sa banner. So pwede na tayo mag-insert sa div class banner natin ng banner. So we're going to use image source imgsrc. And then lalagay natin is yung ating banner ay banner.png ang ginamit ko dito. Okay? So yan. So makikita natin, try natin i-refresh siya, guys. I-refresh natin. Yan. So, meron na tayong banner. Sobrang laki, no? So, we're going to resize that banner. So, paano natin siya i-resize? I-resize natin using width. Okay. Width attribute. So, ang width niya is 1024 px. Okay. Yung kanyang width. And then, next is, probably we can also adjust the height para hindi naman siya sobrang laki. And then adjust natin yung height niya. The height will be, let's say, try natin 500 px. Dun sa height. Yan. So, tingnan natin siya sa actual browser natin. Yan. So, it looks good na, no? So, medyo maayos-ayos na siya tingnan. Makikita natin yan. Later on, we can also add some of the style element. Like border. So, lagay tayo ng border dito, no? Border left. Lagay natin. Let's say 5px. Solid. Tapos kulay gray. Example lang. Yan. Kung makikita nyo dito sa screen ko, nagkaroon ako ng border left na gray. So, lalagyan ko rin naman yung kabila. Let's say, para mas mabilis, copy natin yan. And then, border right naman. So, lagay natin border right, 5px solid gray. So, ano ba itsura nun? So, tingnan natin. Yon. So, nagkaroon siya ng border dun sa left. Yan. Pero makikita natin putol, no? So, kukontinue natin siya dun sa second div section natin. So, pwede natin i-copy to. And then, we just copy that style element. And then, paste natin sa banner. Save natin. And then, refresh. Yan. So, makikita ninyo, dumidiretso na siya, no? Okay. So, problem dito, maigsi yung ating border. Kasi, yung div tag natin hanggang dito lang. Ay, yung div, tawag dito, height. So, 300px lang siya kasi. So, try natin i-adjust yung div height natin to 500 para mag-fit siya. So, refresh natin. Yan, sakto na siya. So, kung makikita ninyo, naaayos natin konting-konti yung ating layout using div tag. Okay? So, pwede rin naman tayo maglagay ng background color. If you want, pwede kang maglagay ng background color using going back to your body tag. So, pwede kang maglagay ng background color dyan, di ba? Okay? So, sa ngayon, try natin ituloy yung ating codes. Let's try to complete naman. Sa div body naman natin, let's say, maging consistent tayo dun sa ating font family. So, pwede natin i-copy ulit tong part na to, no? So, yun lang naman yung kagandahan dito. Medyo, pagka nagawa mo na, pwede mo nang copy-paste. So, yung width niya is 1024px. And then, yung height niya, probably adjust natin siya ng 200 px. Okay? And then, hayaan muna natin yung background color na powder blue para makita natin yung layout mamaya. And then, text center font family Tahoma. So, lalagay naman natin dito, gamit tayo ulit ng type natin, div class. Okay. So, body na siya, di ba? Okay, div class body. Yon. So, makikita natin meron ng lumalabas dito sa ating preview, HTML preview. Yan. So, div tag. So, lagay tayo ng sample na content, paragraph, no? Customer feedback. Okay, so lagyan natin siya ng ganyan. Parang ginawa din natin last time. And then, refresh natin. Yan. Okay, so meron siyang konting gap. So, try natin i-search yung issue bakit nagkaroon siya ng gap. Lagyan natin siya ng break. BR. Yan, save natin. Similar to dun sa header natin, no? And then, let's check if this fixed the problem. Ayun, na-fix siya na yung problem, no? So, naglagay tayo ng break, na-fill up na yung gap. And then, ituloy natin yung line. So, meron tayong line dito, no? Okay, so, lagyan din natin ng border left, border right na kulay gray. So, yung body natin. Then, save natin yan. So, diretso na. So, let's check it in our web browser. So, yan. Medyo nagkaroon na tayo ng layout. So, in this case, if you can remember, dalawang column or dalawang cell yung nasa area na to, no? So, what we're going to do is to designate another div class. So, we're going to declare another div class for the body left and then the body right para magkaroon tayo ng dalawang section dito sa area na to. So, let's check our codes. Okay? So, we have here the body as our container. So, siguro pinakamadali dyan, copy na lang natin yan. And then, gawa tayo ng isa pang class. So, let's say body left. Okay? And then, body right. Okay? Body right. Okay? So, meron tayong left area, tsaka right area of the section. So, ang total ito is 1024 px. Gagawin natin dito is 512. So, di-divide natin siya sa dalawa. And then, tatanggalin na natin itong other things na hindi na natin kailangan dito, no? So, yung other style element. So, hindi natin kailangan yan. Ang kikip lang natin kasi yung 512 tsaka yung 200 px na height. So, same specification siya. Tsaka yung background color. So, let's say 512. Lagay natin dyan is 512 px tsaka 200 px. So, the difference between this, mag-a-assign tayo ng float element or style element. Okay, float. And then, lalagay natin left. Okay. So, para makontrol natin yung position. And then, ito rin, hindi natin gagamitin yung right dito. Float left din siya. Okay, kasi para siyang naka first in, first out system. Okay, so yan. Float left, float left. So, try natin siya. Instead of using div class body here, so, ang gagawin natin is, we're going to place another div class. Okay? So, gagawa ulit tayo ng div class. So, we are embedding two div classes. Okay? So, div class body left. So, body left muna tayo. Okay? So, i-declare natin yung div class na yan. Sa body left na yan, nandun yung customer feedback. Okay? So, lalagyan natin /div. So, test natin yung site. Tingnan natin yung output. Okay? So, yun na. So, technically, meron siyang divider dito, no? So, balikan natin yung code. Okay? So, gawin natin, meron konting problem dito. Mukhang mas malaki yung nagawa nating size, no? So, gawin natin, liitan natin ng konti yung size ng body left natin tsaka body right. So, let's make it just 400. And then, yung height siguro, liitan natin, ganyan natin 150. Yan. So, 400 and 150. So, i-try natin siya later on. Kasi mukhang nag-overlap siya, masyadong malaki kapag ka-equal. And then, refresh natin. Yan, okay na siya. And then, para ma-prove natin na nandito nga yung ating div class na left, lagyan natin siya ng border. So, lagyan natin siya ng border, no? Border. And then, lagyan natin lang, manipis lang, like 1px. Solid. Tapos, gray ulit. Para lang for sampling. Ayun. So, nakita natin, nagkaroon siya ng border. And then, tingnan natin ngayon yung ating output dito sa Microsoft Edge. Ayan. So, nakikita natin. So, pwede natin yan ayusin later on. So, ito yung parang sample na ginawa natin na meron tayong floating left na naka-div class. And then, siguro, try natin ulit lagyan ng yung right naman. Okay? So, try natin yung sa right. And then, kakopy na lang siguro natin to para mas mabilis. And then, paste natin. So, gawin natin is body right. Okay, so right. So, call natin yung class na yon. And then, refresh natin. So, yun na yung isa. Kung gusto nyo, lagyan nyo rin siya ng border para makita natin kung nasaan yung right natin. So, ang gawin natin is copy lang natin yung border 1px solid gray. And then, paste natin siya dito. Yan. So, yun. Lumabas siya. So, nakadiretso siya. And then, we can place spacing naman dyan later on. Kung gusto nyo magkaroon siya ng proper spacing. Naglagay lang ako ng border para makita nyo na meron nga tayong nilayout. Okay, so dahil 400 siya. So, pwede ka naman mag-adjust dyan, no? So, kung gusto mo, adjust mo yung isa ng medyo malaki, like 500. So, and then, makikita mo kung hanggang saan siya. And then, siguro, try ulit natin yung isa. Gawin din na ulit natin 500. Yan. Okay. Tapos, refresh mo. O, yun. After nyan, pwede natin lagyan na yung footer ng style element. So, nasa sa inyo kung ano yung gusto nyong style elements doon sa footer. So, pwede siyang same doon sa header ninyo. Siguro, copy natin yung sa header, no? And then, lagay natin doon sa footer. Okay. Tapos, palitan na lang natin yung background color na, let's say, light gray. Yan. So, para lang makita natin yung footer natin. Okay. So, save natin siya. And then, ganun din siguro yung size. Huwag na natin baguhin. And then, gawa tayo ulit ng div class. Okay. So, copy natin to. Pwede natin i-copy. Tapos, lagay naman natin is footer. Yan. So, tanggalin na natin tong content muna. And then, view natin. Okay. So, yun. Nagkaroon ka na ng footer, no? So, pwede mo siyang adjust ulit dyan. Pwede mo siyang liitan. And then, pwede ka na mag-create dito ng mga buttons ulit. Or, if you want, pwede ka rin ulit gumawa ng table. So, yung gagawin nyo kasi sa activity ninyo, gagawa kayo ng parang menu for the product line of the website that you have done in ML2 and in ML3. So, you're going to add another page or HTML page, and then you're going to apply what you have learned in div tags. And then, I'm going to give you the wireframe diagram. You're going to follow the wireframe diagram for layouting. Okay, guys? See you.